Yeah, bitch, I'm on my grind and I'm never gonna stop. It will soon be my time, you gonna see me on top.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Keeping Up with Stephanie and Jayden. And in today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a Q&A slash update on my snake eye piercing. And I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me a few questions, and I was completely shocked at the amount of questions I got on my Instagram. I didn't think people would really care about like piercing or whatever, but let's go into the video. So I'm gonna be reading the questions off my iPad because I was gonna do it on my phone, but then I realized I had to film on my phone. So my camera is to the side. Okay. The first question is, how long does it take to heal? When you get the piercing, they usually tell you it takes about a week or two to heal, but I'm gonna be super honest. My piercing was healed within like the 4th day of having it. I don't know, it was weird. Like, I was shocked at the fact that it didn't take too long for me to get used to it. It didn't take so long for me to like be back to the way things were before I had a tongue piercing. So it was like, it really took me like 4 days for it to heal. But people are different, so there are people that take a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe more. But my healing process was only 4 days. So it's best of luck. The next question is pain level from 1 through 5. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. When I get tattoos, I don't feel them as much. Like, you know how people do numbing cream and they do this and then the third. I just go straight and I'm like, all right, let's get this tattoo, let's get it done. My tattoos compared to this piercing, nothing. Like, when I get tattoos, I can literally sit there and just be like, all right, cool. When I got this piercing, this shit hurt. But I'm gonna tell you why it hurt. The only reason why this piercing hurt was because the girl who did it was extremely heavy-handed. Like, she was rough as fuck. Like, I have a video, like, you can see like her like messing with my tongue, like shoving like the tissue and shit in my mouth, like being mad rough. She was rough. So when she stuck it, she stabbed my shit. She didn't say breathe, and she was just like stabbed it. I have the video and I'm gonna show you guys the video right now. Look how rough she is in this video. Crazy, right? The next question is, how do I eat? Honestly, when I got the piercing, everybody was telling me you have to eat soup, you have to eat mashed potatoes, you have to eat soft stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, I did. But at the same time, I was eating regular food. Like, I was eating rice, I was eating chicken, but the way I was eating was I would stick my tongue out and eat, and then just push the food down and just swallow. Like, I couldn't even chew, like, you know? But my first day, when I got my piercing the first day, I was talking like nothing. Just talking. It wasn't swollen the first day. I was just talking. I even filmed a YouTube video. I was talking. And then the next day was when it hit me. My tongue was so swollen that it was so hard for me to even speak. Like, I couldn't speak. My tongue was about, all right, look at my tongue. My tongue was about this big. That big. That big. My tongue was huge. And I honestly think it's because I was talking. Like, I was so terrified of not being able to talk that I spoke the day I got my piercing. So I was talking. Like, I did not let that shit stop me. But the next day was when it hit me. It was mad swollen, mad big. Then was the struggle of eating. Like, I really couldn't eat. I tried to eat soup. It hurt. Cause when you're like, you don't realize it, but when you're eating food, your tongue tends to push food side. Like, you be like, push it to the side, you know, your tongue. I never knew how much the tip of my tongue did when I would eat. Like, my tongue was the go-to of like all my food basically. And it's just like, fuck, like, how am I gonna get used to eating, you know? It was a bitch. It was a bitch. Like, it was a bitch. Another question is, does it give you a lisp? Unfortunately, it does give you a lisp. I think I still have a little bit of a lisp now, but before, my mother used to be like, yo, you sound so dumb talking right now. Like, my lisp was crazy. Like, what are we gonna do? Oh, there's times where I would have to like say my S's and and it would be like spaghetti, for example. I'd be like, oh, like I want some spaghetti, like the S would extend to the max. Like, not making fun of nobody with a lisp, but like I sounded dumb as fuck when I had a lisp, and I think I still have a little bit of lisp because yesterday I was on the couch and I asked my mom, I was like, do I sound better when I talk now? She was like, you sound way better. You sounded crazy. Like, I really wish I took videos of the way I sounded. Like, I had clips, like updated clips, like my first day, my second, my third day, but I wasn't really feeling it because I was in a lot of pain for the second and third day, so I was not feeling it. Like, just to talk, I looked so bad. Like, the next question is there anything in specific you bought to take care of your piercing? I keep moving the camera because I feel like you guys are too close, but then I feel like you guys are too far. Okay, anything in specific to buy? They recommended me to buy Listerine because that was the only way like to clean my tongue for now, because since my tongue was so swollen, I wasn't able to put pressure on it with my toothbrush. You know how you usually clean your tongue with your toothbrush. I'm hoping you guys clean your tongue when you brush your teeth. But I usually just scrub and like, take all that white shit out, all the food, whatever the fuck it is. I used to scrub my life away. So I had to buy Listerine. And let me tell you what happened. So yeah, let me tell you what happened. So my mom bought Listerine, right? I had to bring it out. She bought Listerine. She bought Listerine Cool Mint. And this one tastes really good. And she accidentally bought it with alcohol. In the back, if you read, it says that it contains 21.6 of alcohol. Now, that was painful because you have freshly opened wounds in your tongue. And when you rinse your tongue, it's gonna sting, it's gonna burn. And it burned. But I got used to it quickly because I was gonna tell her to go buy another one. Like, what I look like? I don't know. She bought one, so I might as well just use it, right? So I used it, and I could take it. I could take pain. Like I said, pain isn't all that serious to me. That's when I got the tongue piercing, I was shook because I could usually take it. But I used it anyway. They recommend you to just use regular Listerine, no alcohol. But I still used it with alcohol. So yeah, that's that. I'm not gonna be ungrateful and be like, yo, you gotta buy another alcohol. Fuck, I look like my mother's Hispanic. She would kick my ass. The next question is, what are some things you hate about it? Okay. There's a few things I hate about it, but don't get me wrong. Like, I fucking love this piercing. It's the cutest thing ever. But there's a few things I hate about it, and I should have listed it. So I'm trying to remember everything. So one thing I hate about it is it makes my tongue super dry quick. Like right now, my tongue is dry. Another thing I hate about it is my lips tend to get a little dry too because I'm so used to licking my lips. Like, if you could tell in the other videos, I was licking my lips because my lips were getting dry. So I went to go put on Bliss X because my lips get dry. So my tongue gets dry too much. My lip gets dry too much. What's another thing I hate about it? Another thing I hate about it? I don't know. I don't really hate much about it. Just probably those two things, my mouth and my tongue get dry. Oh, I hate that I can't chew gum. I love gum. I'm still like waiting out to eat gum. I love gum. I hate that I can't have gum. I can't have spicy things. I love spicy things. I can't have sour things. Yeah, I tried to have like the sour straw thing. That shit hurt. It was burning my tongue. But that's pretty much it. I don't really hate much about it. Okay, so the next question is, did you bleed? I bled a lot. Like I said, she was really heavy-handed, so when she put the needle in, it's gushing all over the place. I don't even know if you can see from the video, but I bled a lot. Another question is, what made you get it? Originally, I wanted the middle piercing, like the middle one. And my sister, my best friend, my sister, she wanted the middle piercing as well. So I was like, all right, you get the middle one, I get the snake eyes. And we came to the conclusion we was gonna do it on a Sunday because my birthday, we celebrated my birthday from Wednesday to Saturday, pretty much. So we did it, we planned to do it on a Sunday. So she got the middle one and I got the snake eyes. That's pretty much it. I changed my mind on the middle one so that she could do the middle one. And then I was like, I could just get the snake eyes. Okay, the last question is, do you bite your tongue more when you eat? Honestly, no. But I don't want to jinx it. But yesterday when we had pizza, I did bite into the bar because one side of the ball was sticking out more than the other side. So I bit down. But it didn't hurt. I don't want to jinx it. You know how many people told me that was gonna happen, that I'm gonna bite on the bar? Even the lady that gave me the piercing was like, oh, you're gonna tend to bite on the bar when you eat a lot. But I feel like that only happens if you eat like a fucking monster. If you don't know how to eat. And you're like, I feel like that's the only time it's gonna happen. So, not really. Maybe like once. Hopefully I didn't jinx it and now I don't bite my tongue like every day I eat. But yeah. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope this helped. If you got your tongue pierced, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like always, turn on your bell notifications to be notified every time I post a brand new video.
Yeah, bitch, I'm on my grind and I'm never gonna stop. It will soon be my time. You gonna see me on top.